Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, family and friends. We are back again, and I've got a lot to cover today. Sorry that I haven't been doing videos daily, but it's because I've been out on the campaign trail, and it is a full-time job campaigning. I can tell you that. And I'm down ballot. I'm not even one of the major people that are running for office, but it is a full-time job if you're doing it right. Okay, so something that I've got a lot to cover. I'm gonna try to get it out quick, but something that I have noticed, especially this past weekend, is that Americans in general, we have a serious attention span problem. And I think that's because social media sensationalizes everything from 1 hour to the next. It's like some people can't walk and chew bubble gum at the same time, okay? And I'm going to give you an example of that. Venezuela, Iran, and Greenland. Venezuela, we've already, I guess, invaded or had activity there. Greenland, Trump is talking about, well, we need it. We're going to have it the easy way or the hard way. That's crazy talk. And Iran, what did he say about Iran? He said that the protesters in Iran, if the government attacks them or shoots them, that America would intervene, right? But all of this, like I said, is distractions to keep us occupied from the Epstein files. That's my opinion. I really think some of this is purposeful distractions so that we're not talking about the Epstein files, we're talking about this other crazy stuff. But when he said that if protesters were, attacked or shot by the Iran government, that America would intervene, why does he have a different tune when it came to the woman who was shot in Minnesota? Why? I'll tell you why I think. It's because, well, one, it's kind of hypocritical. But he has a track record. Trump has a track record of doing the mental gymnastics to protect people that he likes and, vilifying people that he doesn't. He doesn't like that people are protesting ICE. So if something happens to him, even though it's an American citizen, a white woman, somehow or another, he's going to do the mental gymnastics to make it her fault. Okay? When ICE agents do not have traffic authority, if she was blocking the street, you're not a traffic cop. You drive around or you call the police. But you can always drive around her. Instead, what did they do? They got out and they road raged because they had weapons. That's what happened. Now, I mean, the motives and the nuances of it, but literally, whether she was blocking the street, there was a car in front of her that was also turned sideways. Whether she was blocking the street or not, a car did drive around her. They could have just drove around her and went about their way, minded their business, or called the police. But instead, they got out and they road rage because they wanted to be bullies and they had weapons. All right? So he protects that guy the same way he protects the January 6 people. Okay? Now, the problem I have with the January 6 is that no matter how you slice January 6, and we can say that 99% of the people were peacefully protesting, we all saw that at least 1% of the people committed vandalism, property damage, and breaking and enter because there was a window that people busted and were climbing into and out of. Now, the MAGA folks, they're going to say, well, there was an officer who was letting people in. They were waving people in. I say, okay, you know what? I'll even give you that. But if I'm standing outside of a CVS and I know that it's closed and it's 2:00 in the morning, it's not 24 hours, and there's a uniformed police officer that says, hey, come on inside the CVS, and I know that there's a security guard inside that CVS, I'm not going in. I don't care what the cop says. I know that it's closed, and that is, I can be charged with breaking and enter or trespassing. I know that as an adult. It is my responsibility. What do they say? Ignorance of the law is no defense, right? So for those January 6 people, whether 99% of them were peacefully protesting, we all know that we can all agree that at least 1% were not. And Trump pardoned 100% of them. So he pardoned the bad apples along with the good apples. If the good apples were charged, all right, fine. But he also pardoned the bad apples. He's doing the same thing with the ICE agent in Minnesota. He's got a track record of doing this. He's doing the same thing with the Epstein files. He's protecting the perpetrators that molested little girls. Whether he did or not, it doesn't matter. He's protecting the bad guys. That's who's in office right now. Anyway, I think I've said enough. I've gone. There's a lot more to say, but I'll have to wait because I don't want to take too long on the video. Thank you guys for watching my video, and make sure you have a good afternoon.